4 chapters from this book. SETH speaks the eternal validity of the soul. So we are in this chapter now, a new chapter, how thoughts form matter. Isn't it? We are creating, we are the soul people. We are the only one who are creating our reality with our thoughts. So we have to be aware of our thoughts, how they are forming, and how I am creating my own reality, right? So here, how thoughts form matter, how thoughts form into matter. Matter means into physical reality, the actual reality. And what are these coordination points? This is something that this is something new, and like scientific side about coordination points and what is happening in us when we are thinking, or when we are when with our thoughts. So before going to the subject, so SETH Master tells us, so he is saying that the printed lines on the page, in a general way, when we read some books, or read anything, when we read a newspaper or some books, so the printed lines on the page, he says, it does not contain information, right? Is it something that new, right? When generally we read or we seek whatever the information in the book, or whatever the information on the site, anything, if we read something, we think that we are getting some information. But he says it doesn't contain any information. Means words we use to form the sentences, that means the words we use in that page, the words were used in that page, on the page. So it's not like they don't give information, but words transmits information. They become the medium, not the exact sense, but not the complete essence we get from that words. Okay, where is the information then? So where is the information that is being transmitted then? So words are being a medium to transfer the information. It's just a medium. It is transferring information, but not the whole essence, whole feeling. So we will understand further. The same is applied when we read a newspaper or when we speak to another person. So when we speak to another person, what is happening here? We speak, so we we create our words, and we share that words, we share our feelings, our thoughts to that person. So here what we are using our words as a medium, right? As a transmitters. So SETH Master says the thoughts or the feelings and the words are not the same thing. I repeat it, Masters. The thoughts or the feelings and the words are not the same thing. So whatever we think, whatever we feel, we can't put exact essence of what our thoughts or feelings in words. Okay, so sometimes, like we express, when we express, we say that words are getting limited. So my experience is beyond words. I can't put in words, right? So this feeling, how we got that feeling, that means each and every feeling, all the feelings or emotion, we can't express in words. So words are not enough to express our thoughts and feelings. So words are the methods of expression. He says words are the methods of expression. So similarly, objects and symbols are the medium to transmit information. So like words, like we see objects, isn't it? Like when we see some logo, so we can connect to it. That means that logo is connecting to some other point or something. Like when we see a pyramid, we get remembered our PSSM. Like, so some logo, it is getting a medium, just like objects. just like a symbols, just like so or the same, the words, they are like objects, they are like symbols, they transmit information. He says, you are used to the idea that you express yourself directly through words. So we think, so we are in that illusion, I can say. We are in that illusion that we can express all our feelings, we can express all our thoughts, directly through words. So if we observe, if we want to speak something, okay, we frame words in the beginning, isn't it? We frame words in the beginning of the sentence. If I want to share anything, so what I do, I generally frame the starting words. I generally frame the starting words, but not the whole sentence, isn't it? It will flow. It will flow simultaneously. It will flow parallelly. But we think only the starting words. Have you ever observed? So when I want to say something, I won't frame the whole sentence. I won't frame the whole. If I want to say something like 5 minutes of whatever we want to share anything, in that 5 minutes, whatever I say, I won't frame each and every word and each and every sentence. But the introduction or the first line I can think, but beyond that I won't. So what is happening here? We think the starting word, but the rest it will come automatically, isn't it? So if we observe, so we don't know how we are going to end the sentence, so they will form automatically in the flow. So what does he want to say? What is he teaching us here? As we can't put exact words to our thoughts and feelings, he says the mechanism of normal speech are so little known to you on a conscious level. That means, so we think, that means whatever we speak, everyone here, so anyone, we can't express all our thoughts and feelings in words. So, but what we are fixed here, the mechanism of normal speech, when I speak something, so other person, they will connect with my words, but not with my feelings, or not with my thoughts, or what is going on within me. So they won't connect, but they catch the words, they try to connect with the words, but that is limiting factor. When we connect with the words, we are limiting there, and we are bounded ourselves within that limit, like only we can express or we can understand only through words, but words always limits. So beyond words, there is something there, the greater thing is beyond words. And here at the conscious level, we normally we speak, and at the conscious level we think that this mechanism, we are attached to this mechanism, okay? Then it is not surprising that you equally unaware of more complicated tasks that you perform, such a constant creation of your physical environment as a method of communication and expression. So here precisely, or simply, we can understand is we are creating our own reality, isn't it? We have to believe, we know that. So this reality is based on the words the other person who is speaking to us, or the words which I am speaking to myself. So from the words, we are creating our reality. And here he says, that means whatever we are performing, the most, even the words, whatever we feel, we speak through words. That words itself is a limitation. And from that limitation, we are creating our reality. That means how much we are limited to this, and we are attached to this physical, this physical existence, isn't it? So that means a myth, that we are creating our reality with the information which is not appropriate, which is not exact. From the void, from the half knowledge, from the half something, from half consciousness, we are creating our realities. So though expressions only the true nature of physical matter can be understood, it is only by comprehending the nature of his constant translation of thoughts and desires, not into words, but into physical objects, that you can realize. So he says, whatever we generally, our nature is, we attach, we see only the physical objects. We that means here we are limited to our only the physical eyes. We have that, inner senses. We are not connected with our inner senses. So unless we connect with our inner senses, we can't go beyond the words. Your true independence from circumstances, time, and environment. So he says that when you can't, objects that you can realize, your true independence. So we remember the freedom. We said freedom lies in choosing our own thoughts. This is the message we have shared in last session, also in last class, that true freedom lies in choosing our own thoughts, right? But what we are doing here, we are adding that, we are adding words to that thoughts, and it is getting diluted. Our essence, whatever feeling, it's getting diluted, or we are not completely giving 100% our feeling into words. So here, that means we are not using our independence. We are not in that independence. Independence means what? The freedom of choosing our thoughts and freedom of choosing the reality. That means we are in our ignorance. We are in that state that we are creating from the unknown, not from the known. From the unknown, we are creating our reality. Okay, so that means we are, first of all, we are not aware of our thoughts, isn't it? We are not aware of our thoughts. Whatever it is, we can't stop thinking, right? We can't stop thinking, but we have to be aware of our own thoughts. So why this process is going on with us? We are not aware of our thoughts, and we can't express our thoughts and feelings in exact words. This is what going on with all of us, friends, isn't it? So the first thing is not aware of our thoughts, and we can't express our thoughts and feelings into exact words, and we take into us, or we consider exact sounds of the words, isn't it? Sounds of the words, and we are creating our physical reality based on these words. For example, we can take, for example, if a person who loves us, okay, if a person is loving, he loves the other person, but if something happened to the other person, this person else at that person, what exactly his feeling is, what exactly the person feeling, he feels love towards the other person, but the words that person uses is it either that person else or get disturbed. So why he is getting, or why she is getting disturbed, why that person is getting disturbed? Because something has happened to the other person who this person loves most. Okay, something has happened, but a small mistake is done by the other person. Usually parents, like when kids, they do something, or something has happened to their hands or something like that. So these parents or the mother else, first of all, she else at that child, because the mother is upset. So something has happened, something has which she is hurt with that experience, what the child has gone through, isn't it? I said you many times not to go there. This is what they said, no? I said you many times not to go there. But what the children take, they take the words, they take the sound of their mother, but not the feeling, isn't it? Because in this dimension, in this reality, we all are bounded to the words, not the feelings. That's what he is trying to say, Seth Master is trying to teach us. You are bounded with the words. And what this child takes, my mother won't love me. My mother, she don't love me, right? So I am hurt. Okay, the child says, already the child is going through some pain, some physical pain. Beyond that, and this mother, when this mother yells at the child, when this mother shouts at child, when she wants to convey her feeling of love like this, so maybe she's upset. Why? Because she loves, isn't it? So the child takes the words, the sound, and this is how the inner child, the inner child or the child starts to build the wounds. That's how the inner child wounds are getting builded, or the inner child wounds are getting created, I can say. So this is when other person, even not only the mother, when we love someone, or because we can't express our feelings and thoughts in exact words, this is how that limiting factor is creating wounds in other person. And if this is one phase. If any person criticizes, okay, if any person criticizes, we take that this, if a person takes exact words of that criticism, and if this person has an inferiority complex or the victim mentality, what this person takes, what this person goes through, he takes the exact words, and he will feel that guiltness, or he will go into that victim mentality, but not the energy. He won't catches the energy, he won't catches the feelings of the other person. Maybe the teacher and the student, we can take the teacher. Sometimes they may be strict, because the teacher thinks that being strict, the student can maybe get good marks, or being strict, the other student, they will be in discipline. But that strictness, but what the teacher wants, the children to get good marks, or to children to understand the subject more, or whatever the expectation the teacher has to the students, isn't it? But the words the teacher speaks is very, when he's or the teacher is very strict towards the children, what happens? Some children, okay, they may go into the fear, or they may not connect with the subject, what the teacher says, what the teacher is conveying, or they try, they're already, when their wounds were already, if they carry some wounds, they will trigger. This is how from that wounds, this child or that person is creating their own reality. And this is how the same pattern is repeating. And this is how the same experiences this person attracts, right? So words are always, we are limiting. So it's like limiting factor. So finally, Seth Master is trying, what he is trying to say, I am, that means Seth Master, is trying to release the artificial bondage of physical form. He's trying to release us. He's trying to release us from the artificial bondage of physical form. That means the physical objects, whatever the information we take from the physical objects or from the words, he's trying to release us. So Seth Master says, the particular aspects of your physical world are dependent upon your existence and focus within. The physical universe does not contain physical objects of solidity with depth. So, for example, those who existence is not within. So we take this physical, whatever the particular aspects in the physical world are dependent on their existence and focus within. So we, a living being, so all these beings, they are connected with their existence, are connected with their existence within. not from the outside. The physical universe also does not contain, the physical universe does not contain physical objects of solidity, but the physical existence, that means their existence. That means some physical we are creating from our inner self, not from the physical existence. We all are creating from the existence what is existed within us, not from the physical what we see the realities, but what we think. We only consider what is happening in the physical reality, but whatever the physical reality we are creating or we are experiencing, it is from within, from the existence that is within. So most of our self is connected to the physical existence. Instead, we have to connect to the inner existence that is within. So creation is happening from our inner self, friends. Creation is happening from our inner self, not the outside. Okay, so next he says, for example, with examples we can understand clearly. If we want to take a photo of any scenery, okay, we fix our camera angle to that exact point, isn't it? We fix a camera angle or the cell to the exact point. So what is our work here? We want to take a picture. To take a picture, our work is to, what is the job here, present job? We want to take the picture. Okay, so we align all our focus to that particular point. So we adjust the camera lens, isn't it? We adjust the camera lens and we focus on the particular point. So for suppose, okay, if we set the camera angle to the other side, okay, not to the exact point of what we want, we fix the camera angle to the other side. If we fix this camera angle to the other side, can we get the picture of what we wished for, what we wanted for? Can we get that picture? No, because the camera angle is on the other side, but we see, but our eyes, the physical eyes, we see here, but the camera is all the angles it got, we set on the other side. So it is aligned to the other side, not the exact picture what we want. Then if we click that camera, if we click that picture, what we get, whatever the focus, so wherever the focus on the camera is facing, that is aligned, we get that picture, isn't it? So that means we need to focus where our work lies, where our work is. So where is that work then? Within us. We have to focus within to create whatever the reality we want. Okay, now before that, there are coordinating points and subordinate coordinating points. I'll give you, we will go a short introduction of these coordinating points and what are sub-coordinating points. This is how the thoughts, okay, from these coordinating points and subordinate coordinating points, we are creating our thoughts. So what are these coordinating points? Coordinating points, that means they are within us, they are in us. Coordinating points. If you remember school days or college, we have graph paper or graph book. So the teacher or we get the information of 2 points, say like some negative number or a positive number. We try to point the exact point, and we try to somewhere they will match, though their numbers are different, but somewhere they will point, we will point there and we will try to draw a line, isn't it? So a graph paper, that means though these 2 numbers are different, okay, but they will be in the same frequency. They will be in the same frequency. And this is that means, or not on the graph paper, we see like match the following, we can say. So we have to match the A set to the B set. Okay, the words may be different. Here suppose the fruit names, and here they have given a fruit pictures of the fruits. Though these are words and this is picture, but what we do, we try to match we try to match the word to the picture. That means this word and the picture, they lie in the same frequency, so we try to match. So this is how all the coordinating points. What are the coordinating points? Means we all, whatever the already stored information in us, okay, they are one number. Consider they are set A. And what is set B? Set B is what we take from the outside. What we take from outside, this will match to the already stored information in us. That means the same frequency, and with the same frequency we are creating the thought. When already we have that information already, and we take the information from the outside, which vibrates in the same frequency. When these two frequencies match, the thought is being created. And what are subordinate coordinating points? So subordinate coordinating points means they are the dots. They are like scattered dots. They will become coordinate points. That means the set A and set B, what they will do, generally, if they want to, they try to, in order to confuse us, in set A, there will be only 5 words. But in set B, if they give 10 pictures, okay, we will match exactly the 5. We will match exactly the 5 words to the pictures. And rest of the pictures, they will be there. Okay, we didn't match because they don't have the matching one. They don't have the frequency. The same way, we have the already stored information, but they are lacking the frequency. Okay, already lacking the frequency. That is, so we are not creating. They are the future coordinate points. They will get, if I add something, a word mango, so already given in that 5 sets, in that 5 names, the mango is not existing. If I add a mango, and already there is a mango picture here, so I will match that word to the picture, isn't it? That means whatever the existing word in this set is going to become a coordinate point in the future. That's how we are creating that reality on the frequency where we match already the existing information in us and the information which we take from the outside. So this is coordinate points and subordinate coordinate points. Because why we have to know about these, friends? Because the reality we are creating is based on these coordinate points. So yeah, today we will end up till here. Okay, maybe something new, but it is scientific way. He is trying to explain us, and he is trying to make us clear, not to get bounded to this physical reality. Yes, we have to understand, we can take, but don't blindly follow that. Don't blindly just believe that. And when we believe that, what the misbelief system or the illusions we are creating, even even we are multiplying it, the illusions, by connecting to the outer reality or the physical existence, right? So yeah, I will end up session today to here. And tomorrow, in the next session, we will get to know how the emotions, about our emotions, and about the thoughts, how they are getting manifested, right? So thank you so much, friends. If at all you want to share anything, you can unmute yourself. Madhu ma'am.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sarada. Wonderful wisdom from Master Seth. And I would like to speak about 3 points. First point is about what we sow is what we reap. We can't sow, if we sow a mango seed, we can't expect a neem tree to come. So we have to be very clear of what we are putting in our mind's field.
Mm.
So then that is what is manifesting. You can't say that, oh, you have all ill thoughts and you want everything good in life. How is that possible? Because the thoughts are creating the reality,
Mm.
not the actions or not the words. They might create little reality, but very confined reality. But thoughts are the first ones that creating actual reality. So that's the first one. And the second one is we are always limiting ourselves with the senses that we have. That means what we see is we think that, oh, this is the truth. And what we hear, we think that this is the truth. That is not the truth. We are only seeing the surface. We are not going to the depth of it and understanding what is the reality. And here, Master Seth is requesting all of us to go to the depth of it and see, to connect to that thought which which is which the person is speaking or which the person is doing, not just like whatever we are seeing or listening. That's not the truth. Go to the depth of it and understand the situation. And the third thing is, Sharda, when we were in Cosmic Valley, we met this Master Saroja Madam there, and that is where we understood, what Saint Master had spoken today. One day we were there, we were about to leave, and there were a couple of men who came to Cosmic Valley, and they have handed over what do you say, calendar, no, the New Year calendar to Saroja Madam. So she said, why are you giving to me, ma'am? This is our calendar, so we just want to give it to you. Then she said, no, 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 I don't want any calendar. So you keep it with yourself. Have you meditated? Have you went to that place? Have you went into the pyramid and have you meditated? I said, no, we did not do that. Okay, first you go there and meditate. So they left. And afterwards, she's telling to us she had connected to the depth of their intention, and she had conveyed that, like the calendar that they are giving is, yeah, they are into the business. They are a business people, and they are taking seeds from the farmers and they are selling it in a much higher rate, and the farmers are not getting benefited. They are only given lesser price, and this calendar is about the advertising of their business. So having that calendar, we look at that calendar all the time, and some thoughts come, and we are somewhere encouraging to go and buy some seeds, or like something is happening in that field. So that clarity she has got, and she said that, the intentions of that person's, because they thought that, okay, if it is in the Cosmic Valley, people get to see it, and there will be more energy and our business will be more. So see how this madam could understand their intentions, and she said, I don't want to take the calendar. And we have to be very clear, when we connect to that such depths, then we will have attain this clarity, that we will say no to many things. So yeah, I just wanted to I it reminded me of that experience that we had in Cosmic Valley, that we should never only see the surface. We should always get to the depth of what the person is speaking and how the situations are. That's why Patriji always says that open the inner eye. Don't only see and come to judgments and analysis. Go to the depth of it and understand. So that will happen only when we go to the higher mind, not with the limited mind. So thank you, Sharda. Beautiful. I really like the analogy, the examples that you have taken about the Seth Master, or you have taken about the matching, the picture with the word matching, and yeah, I really liked it. So thank you so much, Sharda. Wonderful wisdom. You
Thank
have
you so
conveyed it super well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And the experience, Madhuma, you have shared is exactly matches to the Seth wisdom. And now we can even understand in a better way. Thank you so much. Yes, we have to always connect to the inner, the intention. For that, we need meditation. Very true. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mamtaji?
Namaste, Sarada ji.
Namaste.
Namaste, masters. Um, Meditation was so beautiful, and the wisdom. It will be always it will be in a open eye for me, and it's a light to my path. And the example, what you told was so beautiful. The one was so striking for me. That is drawing of graph. See what it means there will be two different numbers, and what you explained was so clear and so beautiful. The explanation what you gave for all this wisdom, how thoughts from matter, how the matter becomes, how thought becomes matter, and both how it affects like that. And this graph example was so beautiful for me that it will meet one point. For that point, we have to observe the both may be plus and maybe minus, it will be both. And I used to love to do that in the school and college days. And you remembered me so clearly that, and it's a great lesson for us. And at the time, we will be observing that maths, how to score and how to clear that problem. Only that will be like that. When the maturity comes, and when we are in this enlightenment path to understand ourselves and to enlighten ourselves, and the abundance come in that way. So this came from you, and thank you for Seth Master, and always thanks for you, Sharda ji. It will be a very beautiful explanation from you. If I missed also, I'll hear in YouTube, and really I enjoy this session. And thanks for the Beam family and Madhuji. So many expression what I wanted to tell, she had given. So I feel so happy. We are so interconnected, this all consciousness. And I want to read always. I feel that the synchronicity, see what I wanted to read, it will be of that subject only and that wisdom only. Be mindful of what we are taking in. Our thoughts, surroundings, conversations can either lift us up or bring down. Feed, nourish your soul with kind words, caring friends, healthy food, and happy thoughts. Value and love yourself. Compassion is the divine word. Demonstrate compassion to our soul by taking good care of it. Be aware of how energy affects our well being. So, these are the words I wanted to share. See, I feel so happy to express, and meditation has taken me somewhere to enjoy the life. And so much thank you for Patriji and every masters and each and every masters, each and every challenge. Thank you, universe. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mamataji. So beautiful words you have put to this wisdom. And yes, I'm much grateful to Seth Master, how he is letting us to get free from this physical bondage on physical existence. And always in each and every line in this book, he always trying to make us to connect with our own inner wisdom, so inner senses. So I'm very grateful to Seth Master. And the graph, this is when I couldn't able to understand about these coordinate points and subordinate coordinate points, I was stuck there. So when I closed my eyes, and when I was starting to meditate on what I needed, what I understood, first I have to understand. First I have to clear myself. So this is how the graph has been shown to me. So how you have connected to a childhood, I have connected to my childhood and thought that, okay, though it is negative number or a positive number, but they match their frequency. So it was so fun for me. So much. Thank you so much, Mamtaji. And of course, your words are always adds like a cherry on the cake to the wisdom. Thank you. Thank you so much, friends. If anyone wants to share, you can unmute yourself, or we'll meet in the next session. Thank you for the messages. Right. Okay. So if these wisdom, friends, when we hear, we will understand. When we hear, we will know. But we must try to understand, and beyond the next level. So more than understanding, we have to become that wisdom. When we become that wisdom, obviously our reality will change. It will get changed. So try to understand whatever you hear from the SETH master, not only in this session, from other sessions, or from anywhere, from SETH master. Just try to understand. So try to break the patterns that is going on in our life. When we break the pattern, we create a new reality. We create a better reality. So always be in that breaking the whole pattern, which is not right, which you feel that now I want to change something. So we have to, if you want to change something, you have to break the pattern. This is what I have experienced. When I break that pattern in me, some patterns, so I could see the reality is being changed. Something changed in my reality. Yeah. So thank you so much. That means implement the wisdom, whatever you heard from anywhere. Thank you, Madhukar. Then we will end up the session then, shall we?